Having worked in pricing for a long time, I know pricing is a source of fear for most sellers. Even at the best of times, when business is booming, sellers still get pretty anxious about pricing. Usually pricing's the part of selling where salespeople have the least confidence and comfort. And when economic conditions get difficult, fear can grow into panic. So no matter the economic conditions, getting better at communicating and defending pricing is an evergreen opportunity. Be careful to manage the pricing fear that you have. Recognize that when you operate from fear, the primitive part of your brain, the amygdala, kicks in and runs the show. And you don't make great decisions when you operate from fear. Control that fear, slow down, and make better, more rational and appropriate pricing decisions that are not based in a fear response. Here's a formula to handle price pressure and price objections from a place of confidence rather than fear. It's called the 3 Ps. Prepare, pause, probe. So number 1, prepare. Make sure before you walk into a customer meeting or answer customer phone calls or email that you're very prepared. Brainstorm what kind of price objections you might hear, what you might say in response. The more ready you are for the discussion and what you might hear, the less likely you are to be caught by surprise and get into sort of a panic response, some kind of negative or fearful emotional response. Number 2, pause. Give yourself a chance to feel your reaction and work through that reaction internally so you can take the next steps calmly. If a customer's beating you up on price, don't rush in with a response. Don't rush in with an email response or a verbal response. Give yourself a moment of pause. And number 3, probe. Ask questions. This can be a perfect partner to the pause because it can give you time to figure out what you want to say next. What's the next question? What's the next response? It can buy you time, but probing with excellent questions also gives you critical information you need from the customer to respond appropriately, given the objection that they're giving to you. Pricing doesn't have to be daunting, fear-inducing element of sales that it often becomes. Don't hand pricing control over to the least rational part of your brain. Reclaim that power by sticking to the 3 Ps, prepare, pause, and probe, to transform those intimidating pricing conversations into successful, profitable deals. If you like this video and want to hear more pricing power insights, hit the subscribe button.